Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And pardon me for that delay. Mr. Speaker, what I wish to present today is the Bermuda Police Service 2011 Public Perception Survey. Mr. Speaker, the well-known adage is that perception is reality. The public's perception of our institutions and services is critical to how we make policy and address the concerns of the community. The same applies to the Bermuda Police Service. Mr. Speaker, I am pleased to provide honorable members with an overview of the results of the 2011 Public Perception Survey. Honorable members will no doubt recall that it was in March of 2004 that the Bermuda Police Service implemented its first public opinion survey to assess residents' overall perceptions of the service and its performance. Follow-up studies were conducted in March 2009 and March 2010. Mr. Speaker, the overarching message of the Public Perception Survey is that satisfaction with the Bermuda Police Service has risen significantly. Mr. Speaker, the public perceive that the Bermuda Police Service is doing a good job overall. Mr. Speaker, there is increased satisfaction with the Bermuda Police Service's investigation of serious crimes, and there is a growing perception that criminals are being caught. Mr. Speaker, this perception is borne out in reality as we see daily successes achieved by the Bermuda Police Service. Joint interdictive operations have had very public success. Criminals are apprehended quickly and investigations are conducted in a sound and careful manner. Files are well prepared for the Department of Public Prosecutions, and as a result, sound results are achieved in the courts. Mr. Speaker, the increase in violent crime has affected the public's perception of the amount of crime, and that is no great surprise. In spite of that, the public are expressing a greater level of confidence in the Bermuda Police Service, and this is as a direct result of the effective operations mounted to combat the crimes of violence and antisocial behavior that has increased in the community. Mr. Speaker, the men and women of the Bermuda Police Service are on the front line of contact with the public, and the circumstances of that contact can be dangerous, frustrating, and often challenging. Mr. Speaker, I am pleased to observe that a significant majority of those who have had contact with the police indicate their satisfaction with the response they have received. Police officers are found to be polite, friendly, and professional. In many cases, the complaints of the public have been dealt with speedily, and this is most important to a large number of people. Mr. Speaker, perhaps the most heartening findings of the survey relate to the strategies to be employed in the reduction of crime. Mr. Speaker, residents are now embracing the fact that a multifaceted solution is required to reduce incidences of crime. Education, stronger parenting, and youth programs all feature in the responses from those surveyed. This is significant, Mr. Speaker, because it demonstrates that the people of Bermuda know that enforcement is only a part of the equation, and that we all have a role to play in addressing the issue of crime. That tells us, Mr. Speaker, that there's a significant goodwill in the community and that we must harness that goodwill and empower communities to police themselves as appropriate. Mr. Speaker, the Bermuda Police Service continued focus on violent crime and on aggressive, targeted enforcement is welcomed and endorsed by the public, who are clear in their desire to see the police preserve that focus as their priority. Mr. Speaker, the Commissioner, his senior command, and the men and women of the Bermuda Police Service should be justifiably proud of these results. Their commitment and hard work is not just rewarded by convictions and long sentences. Nothing matches the appreciation of the public one serves and the satisfaction of having the perception meet reality. I shall continue to support the Bermuda Police Service, and this government has demonstrated time and again its commitment to ensuring that the Bermuda Police Service can fulfill its mission of making Bermuda safer. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.